The Aga Khan Museum is home to countless treasures, but it's the care and conservation that goes on behind the scenes where the magic truly happens. The museum's collection has objects from all over the world, many of which are hundreds of years old. From ancient artifacts to fragile manuscripts, it's this meticulous care and conservation that ensures that guests are able to enjoy these treasures for years to come. Some objects require a little extra TLC before they're ready for public display. Objects may require cleaning, repair, stabilization. Fragile paper objects in particular require extra care as light exposure can be particularly damaging. I'm going to head over to the conservation lab to connect with paper conservator Laura as she prepares two crucial exhibition pieces.
Ollie, you found us.
I did find you.
It's good to see you again.
Likewise, Zoe. So do I get a chance to see you all in action doing what it is that you do best?
Absolutely. Let's get to it.
Okay, great.
We're actually in the process of examining this manuscript, and Laura's going to be treating it.
What are you looking for? What are some trouble spots that you consistently need to deal with?
I'd say the biggest one is tape. People love repairing tears on documents with tape. That's about the worst thing you can do because over time becomes, in a sense, permanently fused to the paper. Typically what I use for repairing paper in this collection are Japanese tissue papers.
So do you color match or are you texture matching?
Sometimes I color match.
Or...
With these ones, I think I just need something really thin. And some of these are so thin, they're almost translucent.
This really is an art in and of itself.
Yeah.
So this is a special piece that I needed Laura's expertise on to see if it's stable enough to go on exhibition.
That is beautiful.
Would be a very wonderful piece to include, considering the theme of the exhibition.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm not seeing any major tears or tape or anything like that. But this bright blue can be very, very sensitive. And
yeah,
once
the vibrancy could totally get washed away by the light.
And once that's faded, it's gone. Nothing will bring it back. So this is that balance of access and preservation.
Yeah, light damage is always irreversible.
Yeah, my dermatologist says that all the time.
Yeah, it's irreversible.
Yeah, it is.
Shall we look under the microscope just to check out the paint layer?
Idea.
It's generally quite a lean paint layer, so it looks quite well adhered. This does look quite stable. Do you want to take a look?
Yeah, this is amazing.
It's like a whole other world.
Totally. Just the attention to detail, like so fine, some of the work in here. Wow, this is incredible. Thank you. Well, I'll leave you all to it. I know you have plenty to do, and I'll see you all in a little bit.
Bye.
A key component in producing any exhibition is mount making and case preparation to protect the objects while they're on display. And it's quite the complex formula when you have objects from different parts of the world with different environmental considerations and originating from different periods of time. I'm taking a trip downstairs to the workshop to meet up with the museum's installation project manager. Hey, Simon.
Hey, Allie, welcome.
I gotta ask, as visitors coming into a museum, we walk through, we see the beautiful pieces of artwork, but there's facets of an exhibition that require hours upon hours of work that people have no idea about. What are some of those things that the layperson would not even know about, but really are super complex?
The amount of work and attention to detail that goes into the mounting of the objects.
Right.
And there's such intricate pieces of almost art just to make these mounts. They're all custom bent.
Oh, wow.
We don't have very long with the objects before they put them on display because every institution, they don't want the objects out longer than they need to.
Wow, so you have a week's time to put together the mounts.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
And some of these mounts can take up to a week just to make. So another aspect is how complex the casework is and how seemingly it all looks very similar. But underneath that, there's all sorts of hidden chambers with different kinds of things like
lasers.
silica,
lasers. There has to be lasers.
No, I haven't been able to do a laser yet. Yeah, like one time for the Met, we had to put in a charcoal filter with a fan in it to circulate air because they had a silver piece, and that pulled the sulfur out of the air.
Wow.
There's all sorts of even like active systems happening.
That we have no idea about.
Just like, if you notice it, we're not doing our job properly.
Okay, so 5 days out from opening day, what are we looking like?
Problem solving, constant problem solving.
Okay.
You're gonna look around and you're gonna be like, Simon, you're never gonna get this done in time. You really screwed up. And it always feels like that right at the end. And then sure enough, we're sort of like closing a case lid as people are coming in and walking out at the same time, but it always gets done.
Well, I'm really excited to see what happens and what comes together. So
Awesome.
I'll get going because I know you got a lot of mounts to make. Oh my God. Protecting and preserving the objects here at the Aga Khan Museum truly is a team effort. There's so much that goes in behind the scenes to ensure that we as guests are able to enjoy the experience. Join us on our next episode as lending objects begin to arrive and the complex process of installation begins. We'll help the team tackle those challenges and get a first look at the new objects as they arrive.